This is the OPPO Reno 7 5G, not the Pro version, not the SE version. This is the regular Reno 7. So today we are going to see how good the device is. The phone is again very much similar to the Reno 6. I mean, in terms of size, weight, dimension, and all the things. Like it has the metal frame and colored accented power button, volume button. There is no dedicated shortcuts like no alert slider. So while using the phone, while carrying the phone, while holding the phone, it is very comfortable. So if you're looking for a compact phone, not the small phone, it is a very compact phone, I will say, because small phones generally they come under 6-inch display. This is 6.4 inch, very compact. Also, you may have noticed the back panel actually is very exciting. So if I tell you how does it looks like, I mean, it's not a standard regular looking glass. It has the same rainbow effect that we have seen on the Reno 6, like based on the angle and from the direction the light is coming over the phone, it will change the color. But here you can see there is a brushed finishing. Similar kind of finishing you may have seen on the HTC phones, you know, like the brushed aluminum. And this is first time actually I have seen brushed glass. Here's the display. So this is exactly same display that we have seen on the OPPO Reno 6. There is nothing changed. There's no change. I mean, I think it's not good actually. If you're making a successor, at least you have to change something on the display side. You've already seen the display in case you have Reno 6. So you know how the displays. In case you're not using the Reno 6, so how's the 7? I mean, it's okay display, okay, nothing exciting. I mean, it's an AMOLED display, so colors are good, and you can easily watch the contents. Is fine. If you go outside, you can easily view the content. It's not the brightest. There are a lot of phones in this price segment who can give you up to 1300 nits of brightness, even 120 hertz, 144 hertz on the same price segment like the Motorola H20. There are a lot of phones available, So if you're looking for a good display phone, this display is not for you. It's just okay display. It's AMOLED display. It gives you good feeling. That's it. Also, one good part about the display is that it's completely flat display, like on the Reno 6, like on the iPhone 13, 12. It's a flat display. And how about the software experience? You can see this one is running the Android 11 based on the ColorOS version 12. The similar version 12 ColorOS we have seen on the OnePlus 9RT. So do check that review also. Okay, so there are a lot of customization available, like personalization, always on display. You can change the theme and other things you can do. There is an edge lighting feature also. There are some good features like you can track the steps here. You don't need an extra fitness band. You have used the OPPO and these kinds of ROM, so you know about this software experience. I don't need to tell you, but yeah, maybe in the future, like we all know, the OxygenOS, ColorOS, they're kind of merging each other. So maybe you get some good stuff, maybe bad stuff. How about the performance? Compared to Reno 6, there is a new processor, Snapdragon 778G, that was having the 900 Dimensity. So this processor is very good processor, or you can say it's very popular processor. Most of the phones which are launching between 25 to 30, they use this processor. Here is some good examples. Lemon Light 5G, Motorola H20, we have the IQ Jet 5, we have the Realme GT Master Edition. So this one seems to be very highest, the Realme GT Master Edition. And as a bonus, let's compare it with the Xiaomi 11i. So again, you can compare it with the Dimensity 920. So here's the Geek Benchmark comparison. The scores are very much close amongst all these devices. This is the Dimensity 920. So again, a bit of inferior compared to 778G. All the devices that I have used, this is a very good processor. That's why it is so popular. Also, there is a dynamic RAM expansion feature. You can get up to the 5 GB of RAM. Let's check out the camera. On the setup, you get the triple camera setup. On the rear side, there is a 64 megapixel main camera followed by 8 megapixel ultra wide, and there is a dead 2 megapixel macro. You can check out the samples that I have taken with this phone, and I mean, I like it. Photographs are coming very good. Colors are actually very close to natural color. Sharpness, details, everything is perfect. Contrast, dynamic range. I mean, with the main sensor, most of the photographs are coming good. Most of the photographs are very good and very close to natural shot. Even on the indoor, and everything is very good. Ultra wide shots are again very good. It's not the highest megapixel, just 8 megapixel. So in the low light, again, photographs are good. Nowadays there is a winter season here, so most of the times it is foggy, so you may feel some bit of noise there. So again, in the low light, photographs are very good. Okay. On the selfie, you get the 32 megapixel selfie. The selfie is very good by default. Beautification is turned on, so you need to make it off. But still, you can just film 1080p front video. That phone can film 2K front video. It is very great. Here it is just 1080p. No problem. OnePlus phone can also film just 1080p. About the video quality from the rear camera, you can film max 4K 30 frames per second. There is no optical image stabilization, so you have to just rely on the software stuff. Basis that you cannot switch in between the main sensor to ultra wide. There is no such option. Maybe this is the processor limitation. Not 100% sure. Ultra wide videos are good actually. On the main sensor video, there is a bit of dynamic range issue, because you may have seen, but with the ultra wide I think video quality is much better. Dynamic range is, again, it is not very perfect, but yeah, it is a lot better than the main camera sensor video. Like on the previous phones, there is a movie mode also. You can film some wide aspect ratio videos with that. There's some pro options there. You can change the ISO, some settings, you can change some levels, whatever you want. So in case of filming such kind of stuff, you can do that. You can film super stable videos, or you can just film the normal videos which are a little bit of shaky. So clearly this is not a video centric phone, because I think if phone is video centric, there has to be OIS, but OIS is missing here. Okay, so in the final summary, this is a very good capable phone for the camera, but the setup is just normal. It's a good camera phone, not the best camera phone. There are a lot of other good camera phones available. About the battery and charging stuff, this phone comes with the 4500 milliamps battery with a USB Type-C charging, and the box comes with a 65 watt charger, but the phone just supports 60 watt charger. We have seen such kind of stuff in the past also. Not sure. It just do 60 watt charging. Charging is super quick, around 35 minutes to 40 minutes you can completely charge your device. But yes, the battery backup is very good. I have used this phone on the very heavy basis. I started using yesterday, like for example, with the 70%. Let me show you the battery stuff. And still I have around 28% left. And the screen on time is 3 hours 47 minutes, which is very great. If you're getting 5 to 6 hours screen on time on 4500, it's very cool. So battery wise, again, it's very, very good. Let's check out audio sample of this phone. वेलकम बैक गाइस, Redmi Note 10। आज हमें इस फोन की ड्यूरेबिलिटी टेस्ट करनी है। स्टार्ट करेंगे। ये फोन ऑफिशियली प्रूफ है, और इन बिटवीन में अगर कुछ डैमेज होना होगा तो वो बहुत ही आसानी से आपको नजर आ जाएगा। एंड आपको सिम ट्रे चेक करना चाहिए इन केस सिम ट्रे में। That was a sample. So audio is again okay, not the loudest. You can get the better speaker on this price segment. So this is just a bottom firing speaker. There is no front one, and there is no Dolby and other supports available. It's just a regular speaker. So these are my thoughts with the OPPO Reno 7. There are a lot of things in common between the Reno 6 and the 7. Except few cosmetic changes and bit of processor improvement, most of the things are remain same, just like you got on the old one. Still, it has a new processor, and it looks cool. It could be amongst the most beautiful phone that you can get on the 2022. Let me know what's your thought with the Reno 7.